and the home of the brave.
And tipping us off here, a terrific performance of the national anthem. We'll be right back with more. Hold on tight and don't go away. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for him.
On the boards, he's been a much bigger presence these last few years than he had been prior. And he can be counted on now to make an impact with his rebounding. And that's a product of all the work he's put in down low.
And we've got time for a quick pregame report. With that being said, let's head to the sideline and our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. D.A.?
Kevin, thanks. Anthony Davis was among the top candidates for last season's Defensive Player of the Year award. AD said he takes pride in his defense, adding, anytime guys feel they can score it on me, I take it personally. Kevin, it's going to take an awful lot to get your shots up over the brow. Back to you.
Sure does, D.A. Thank you so much. And now the Lakers starting group. The two megastars are the big men, LeBron and Davis. Kendrick Nunn out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Anthony in at the 3 slot. And for Oklahoma City, they've got Favors. Robinson is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Mike Muscala. And it's Baisley in at the 3 spot. Well, we all know, Clark, the travel in the NBA is just exhausting. It's just incredible how many miles these teams rack up.
Kevin, I tell you, some of the old-timers would say, hey, they travel in charter planes today and 5-star hotels. They haven't seen anything as far as rough travel. But you're right, it takes a toll. But players are well accustomed to navigating the cadence and rhythm of traveling and still being ready to play.
Now here's Westbrook. Anthony on the wing. Pass to Nunn. Clock at 6. And the layup is good.
And an efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy 2.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Nunn. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. And it's Davis with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. Nice shot by James.
Tell you what, even though he's a little older now, James still a force in transition.
And here are the Thunder now. 4-point game. Now here is Robinson. Passes it to Muscala. Gilgeous-Alexander against Nunn. Favors passes to Baisley. Great D that time from Davis.
3 misses to start the game, still trying to break the seal on that hoop.
Nunn kicks to James. Out to Anthony. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Derek Favors. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
Nunn passes to Davis. It's good.
And I tell you what, AD is able to brush off those defenders with ease because of how strong he is. That's what they call weight room.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Baisley. Now the dish to Favors. And Davis sends it back.
Davis so good with his timing and length to get up and deny shots.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
On the clock to the middle. Here's Muscala. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
Lakers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Now the pass to LeBron. Over Muscala. And the shot is long.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion, you'll have periods like this.
So Favors will bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder, trailing by 4, coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble.
Now here's James. What a tremendous. Oh, that was terrific.
My goodness. Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
And first time of the game called for Oklahoma City.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
And with plenty of games still ahead, here's a quick rundown of the power rankings thus far. Taking a look at Denver. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And checking out the Thunder, they're still sorting out their roster, trying to find a way to unlock their full potential in a holding pattern, if you will. And that could change, though, at any moment.
Now, here is Robinson. His last outing, he had 8 points. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That is his first foul of the game. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. A couple years ago, after making all-rookie second team, we knew Gilgeous-Alexander was good. But, Greg, last season he went from good to great.
I mean, how about almost doubling his scoring average? Became a tremendous rebounder out of the backcourt. He gives you assists and picks up steals as well. Once he gains more strength, this guy could be a perennial all-star.
The first one falls.
And the effort level of Gilgeous-Alexander drew rave reviews from his college coach as the hardest worker and most coachable player on the team.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. James looking it over. Steps back and shoots. Drained for 2 points. James has got 6.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Outside Robinson. Pass to Baisley. Oklahoma City moving it around. That one no good. And the Lakers going the other way now. Los Angeles leading by 6. Here's LeBron.
And that combination of size, mobility, and effort with Favors is what makes him special as a defender.
Baisley, good.
Yeah, he recognized the overcommitment by the defense there and then made a smart pass to get that ball back outside.
And here is James. He's got 6. Lays it up and banks it in. 8 points for him.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Robinson goes in.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
The Thunder shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And guys, those numbers represent a nice step up from what they were last year.
Free throw good. Robinson. Monk's checked in for Russell Westbrook. Robinson hits them both. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. 3-point lead. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Oklahoma City shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. First free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The Lakers in the lead. Nunn looking around. Pass to Davis. Back to Nunn. Pass to Davis. Over Favors. And the rejection by Favors. To the inside. It's stolen by Davis. Now here's Monk, the fast break chance. And LeBron throws it down.
Sharing the basketball is a part of the game that Monk needs to continue to add to complement his shooting.
And the pass to Favors. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Baisley. Lobs it up for Favors. 5 to shoot. Here's Muscala. The Thunder with another miss. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul. Howard's checked in for Los Angeles. Los Angeles leading by 3. LeBron outside. He dishes it to Davis. Now here's James. He's guarded closely. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And I like that they're not settling, getting the ball on the interior. 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
Now here's Favors. Really played well against Houston in his last outing. And it's sent back by Howard.
And, you know, this is a definite strength of Howard's game. I think he's a rim protector of an elite level.
And Malik Monk is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And the Lakers making a change here. Thunder trailing by 5. Here's Maladon. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Here's Dort. It's blocked. Now Monk. He's still scoreless so far in this one. To the right side. Here's Horton Tucker. That's good. And so Howard with the assist.
And, you know, I think this is exactly what you want Howard to do. I mean, when somebody's open, show that you're willing to give the ball up.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate. with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it after the basket by the Lakers.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Monk with the ball. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Now here's Nunn. D right on him. Basket good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now here's Melodon. Pass to Pakusevsky. Passes it to Dort. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Monk. Teams have dynasties. The 90s, Michael Jordan. We've seen it over the many decades. Over the next decade, though, who do you think is going to lead the pack there, Greg?
Ooh, that's a great question. You know, with the way Father Time is treating LeBron, you might have to wait and see because he is still playing at such a high level. But, you know, obviously Giannis has got to be on the short list with the Bucks. For me, I really look at Luka in Dallas. I just feel like with Kristaps Porzingis, that duo could just be deadly with how the game is played. But don't sleep on the Celtics with Tatum and Brown and that group that they have with the front office they have. Man, I think the league overall is going to be in great shape moving forward.
It sure seems that way. And so he hits both. Lakers leading by 5. Now here's Monk. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pakusevsky grabs the miss.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
And the Thunder pushing it up now. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Monk. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Guys, their penetration has been outstanding. I mean, it's actually been great. They're really finding those holes in the defense.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
And he knocks down the first one. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Ariza. The dish to Gasol. The pass to Horton Tucker. Pass to Monk from the arc. Outside for Gasol. Thunder with the rebound. Here's Mikhailuk. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And the Lakers have possession. Ariza outside. Dishes it to Howard. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. On its way from Monk for 2. Misses off the right eye.
That's one he knows he should have drained. And part of yet another great Kentucky recruiting class, Monk declared along with De'Aaron Fox, Bam Adebayo, 2 other 5-stars. I mean, talk about an NBA factory. That school is always competitive.
The Lakers trail. And here is Monk. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Stolen. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Here's Williams. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Thunder lead by 3.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
1:25 left to play here in the first. And Monk made second-team All-American in his only year with the Wildcats, looking unstoppable on many occasions.
I mean, he just overwhelmed college opponents with his athleticism. But you get to the NBA, you find out how many great athletes are in this league. That's when you have to retool aspects of your game, which is what Monk is in the process of doing.
As we approach the halfway mark, let's take a look at how everything stands out west. Taking a look at the Lakers, they're looking extremely sharp right now, poised in the top spot and playing very well. And checking out Oklahoma City, just way behind.
And when I look at Oklahoma City, they talked all offseason about how this year was going to be different. Nobody bought into it then, and nobody's buying into it now.
Yeah, and it's too bad, really unfortunate, because I did think the potential was there. But at this stage, I think we've seen their best, and it's not going to be good enough this season.
Such a clever offensive player. Gasol is especially crafty at finding ways to draw contact while shooting.
First trip to the line for him here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And boy, I tell you what, he's really coming to his own this year. I mean, that is an enormous step up from what he shot at the line last season.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And you know, when he came into the league, Gasol's weakness was thought to be defense, but now one of the NBA's premier post defenders.
1:07 left in the first. Here's Dort. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. The shot by Maledon, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And there's Gasol. That's good on the assist by Monk. And the Lakers lead by 1.
Boy, the confidence of Gasol on the block is really impressive to see. I mean, once he gets good positioning, he goes right to work.
Pass to Mikhailuk. Here's Maledon. The feed now to Williams. And it's sent back by Howard. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Now Ariza. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Rebound by Williams. Now here's Maledon. He gets it up. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him.
You know, Monk knows that he's got to get better defensively, and that time you could see him ramping up his intensity.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we'll be right back after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
Oklahoma City trailing. And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Taking a look at the Lakers. Trevor Ariza out there with Russell Westbrook. Then it's Marc Gasol. Then there's Howard. And it's Horton Tucker in at the small forward. Ray, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation or one of the best. And I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys.
Yes,
They're truly
yes.
great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Maladon. And the second free throw, good. Westbrook with it. A 14-point game for him in the win against Dallas. Here's Horton Tucker. Jacks up a three. Rebound by Williams. Thunder shooting a low 30% mark from the field. A nice shot by Mikhailuk. And the Thunder lead by 2.
And I love the fact that he didn't try to take on the defense by himself. Great pass on the move.
And here's Westbrook. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. That shot, no good. And the Thunder going the other way now. They've got the Timberwolves ahead of them next in Minneapolis. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. And he gets it back. Dort misses. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And good. He got the English that time as it falls.
Well, the thing that jumps out at you about Westbrook is his dynamic athleticism, but his mechanics, very sound, too.
Passes it to Pokusevski. His first attempt of the game finds the target.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area, really keeps the defense honest.
And I tell you what, guys, I mean, with his combination of size and touch, he's a real threat from mid-range.
Williams with the steal. Fast break, here they come. Here's Dort. And that one barely misses as he draws contact. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Dwight Howard.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
And the first one drops. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Lakers trail by 4. And the Thunder making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. So it's the Lakers now. Here's Westbrook. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Westbrook's got his second bucket tonight.
The defense all over Westbrook there, but he's crafty. He's slick, and he was focused on that shot.
The pass to Muscala. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Baisley, covered by Anthony. Favors trying to break free. Baisley, good. Baisley's got the lead up to 4 now for the Thunder.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Westbrook against Robinson. A floater. Westbrook, no good. The Thunder have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
Here's LeBron. The Thunder making the shot.
There's no stopping that. AD is too long and strong to bother that alley-oop.
And, Clark, you just figured it was a matter of time before Davis started working away from the basket. Last season, attempting the most threes of his career.
Yeah, I agree with you. That evolution of his game was something that we all could kind of forecast. He still gets it done inside when he needs to, but he's had some injuries, and he understands being smart and efficient is just as important as being physical and tough, and he just picks and chooses his spots. And I think his perimeter shot is really good now, and I just think it's going to continue to get better with time.
Here's Muscala following the basket by LeBron James. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot, no good. James with some nice D. The Lakers have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Davis, no stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. A chance now for a 3-point play. They get Derek Favors. Lakers shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. The Lakers making a switch here. Nunn's checked in.
One shot.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
Davis is really the total package, a mobile, sharp-shooting big guy who can score from everywhere.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. You look at James, what a contribution.
I mean, he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
And now let's take a look at a very well-rounded group of players. Shooting guards who can rebound with the big boys. 4th, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, it's not easy to do what these players have done in that area, strictly because of positioning. I mean, typically a 2-guard, you're not in tight when a shot goes up, so competing for rebounds is that much more difficult.
And that's why it takes that unique combination of agility and instincts to make your way onto that list. Those guys have a terrific balance of the physical and mental aspects of the game.
Baisley passes to Muscala. And just miss after miss right now. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Mike Muscala. That is his first foul of the game. And it's Anthony with the ball for Los Angeles. Outside Westbrook. From 8, Favors knocks it away. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Picked up by Davis. Here's Favors. Gilgeous-Alexander trying to free himself up. And it's Favors that time on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists now in this one. And here is Los Angeles now. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. James, the bounce pass. And Davis puts it in. Davis has got 11.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Here's Favors. Great D that time from Davis. The Lakers have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field.
Really good court awareness that time from Anthony Davis, seeing the floor and making the right decision.
Thunder trailing by 3. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
And here is Los Angeles now. The Thunder making the shot. Outside Westbrook. Davis in the corner from past the arc. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Anthony's got his 3rd assist on the night. Tight game here in Oklahoma City. Outside Robinson. To the wing on the left. And stolen by LeBron. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Davis. Favors with the rebound. Favors got rebound number 8 now on the night. Pass to Muscala. And stolen by LeBron. And here they go. And Davis throws it down.
AD doing what he does. 24/7, stuffing that stat sheet.
Robinson against Westbrook. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Hits the jumper in space. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second basket of the night.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And here's the Lakers. They're on a 16-6 run. James. Thunder with the rebound. Outside Robinson. And Derek Favors with the slam.
Yeah, blending that power with quickness. Favors provides his team with some solid interior scoring.
LA's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Passes it to LeBron. Trying to get open is Davis, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. LeBron's got 14.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
Thunder trailing by 4. Here's Baisley. A 17-point game for him in the win against Houston. Carmelo Anthony comes up with the rebound. And Los Angeles guys shooting very well, 56% from the floor here in the second quarter.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
The shot by Baisley, no good. Lakers leading by 4. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
And a moment now to check out some of the numbers for Derek Favors. This last month, he's been positively spectacular. 8th in field goal percentage. And don't forget, top 20 in the league in rebounds per game. He's got a great nose for the ball.
And back to his phenomenal efficiency from 3, top 10 in the league. His consistent shooting creates so many openings in the defense. Here's Baisley. He's got 9. Here's Favors, and Davis sends it back.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
And the Thunder with the possession here after LeBron James hitting the 3. The shot by Baisley, no good. And Derek Favors picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Paladon's checked in for the Thunder. And the Lakers also making a change. Monk's checked in. Lakers leading by 7. LeBron outside. Trying to get open is Davis. Nice shot by James. LeBron's got 9 points in the quarter.
Hard to play better defense than that, guys. But right there, James simply overpowered it.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Favors. No good, unable to end this run.
His scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
And he has grooved his stroke at the line this season and been able to maintain it with an average of 90%.
He's been one of those players they've wanted on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
He hits both from the stripe.
And for everything that Anthony Davis does on the floor, you can't forget about his defense. Still an elite level defender, guards multiple positions and turns away a number of shots.
Mikhailuk can't get it to go.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
Floats it up for Davis, and Davis throws it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleek.
And Davis gets a lot of blocks without getting in foul trouble. About a 1-to-1 ratio for him in his career.
Incredible. And he's done a great job of learning how to go straight up, playing vertical. Hits blocks, but doesn't get pulled out of position. Does everything you want from a defensive anchor. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Now, here's Monk. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Here's Dort. Trailing by 13. Here's Maladon. And Davis sends it back. And finished off by Davis.
Well, what a great effort that time by Davis. Just never gave up on it. Worked through tough defense and still found a way to get it up and down.
The Lakers have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And guys, they've taken a huge step forward at the free throw line this season, especially when you compare it to last season. They're a completely different team in that area.
James checked in for the Lakers. And that one falls for Anthony Davis.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Now here's Maladon. 1:29 left in the first half. Williams passes to Pokusevski. Great D that time from Davis.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output.
Marcus All's checked in for Anthony Davis. Here's Mikhailuk. And there's the call on James. That's foul number 2 for him.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
.104 left to play in the first half. Maladon passes to Pokusevski. Oh, and here comes Monk all alone. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
The Lakers have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first.
Boy, Monk is so lethal and efficient as a scorer. I mean, great range, always hunting his shot. I'd like to see him work on his passing, but, man, he can put it in the basket.
He's perfect from the line this time. Thunder trailing by 20. Now here's Maladon. That shot is off. And the Lakers take it the other way.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
You know, even though LeBron doesn't go 100% every minute of every game in the season, GA, he still knows when to turn it on.
And for someone at his age, that is something you have to know how to do. You can see when LeBron kicks it into that next gear. Can't keep it on all the time, but he's still able to take over when he needs to.
This is his first free throw of the game. That free throw, good for Melodon. So he gets them both. 27 seconds left in the first half. Nunn, bounce pass. And there's the pass to Monk. Lakers passing it around, and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And I'll tell you guys, I mean, to see the improvement he's made in his free throw shooting in the space of just 1 season, I think it's been remarkable.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Good on both. And here is Melodon. Pass to Pakusevsky from downtown. No good, shot missing. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with head coach Frank Vogel. Coach, the team finished the first half very strong. How did that happen?
Triggered by our defense. We've talked about for days, get back to defending, and so we can get out and run. And we finally got some stops.
That is your team's identity. Thanks for your time, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. So far, a pretty lopsided game, but still 1 half to play. I'm Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. A tremendous game we're seeing from Anthony Davis. He had 25 points, 3 block shots, and 2 assists. And, of course, the duo of Anthony Davis and LeBron James in action for the Lakers. Kenny, when's the last time there was a duo this talented in the NBA?
Man, this might be the most talented duo that I've seen, in Lakers. I don't know if there's a Laker duo.
LeBron and AD. I mean, when you think about Steph and KD, that's a pretty talented duo. And
yeah, I'm just talking about Laker history. What's that? What's that noise?
This must be static in your microphone.
Because I'm thinking about. Wait, okay, I got one. No, you're right. You're right, Shaq. There's no static. Kareem and Magic.
Yeah.
What's static?
Have you got one in your mind?
No, just what's scary about LeBron.
I mean, Kobe didn't
AD.
do it by himself. Who was Kobe's wingman?
Oh, Kobe and Paul Gasol.
Yes.
That was a great Laker duo.
Yes, I like that too.
Anyway,
excellent
what's
answer.
scary, LeBron and AD can still get better.
Excellent.
The duo can do anything they want on the court together.
Man, that Paul Gasol was unbelievable.
Yeah, that was really good.
Maybe the best Laker big man of all time.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks
Goodbye,
for
folks.
joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Davis has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half, and he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. They've got Robinson. Mike Muscala out there with Favors. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Baisley in at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Good.
Works that one inside nicely.
Lakers leading by 20. Now Westbrook. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Davis. The kick out to Westbrook. And it's off from three-point range. The Thunder shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play on that end. Robinson. It's good.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. 22 is their biggest lead. Westbrook passes to Carmelo. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. A moment now to check out some numbers for him.
And his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better over his last 10 games. He looks so much more comfortable from beyond. There's no doubt he's got the green light to let it fly whenever the shot's there for him.
Now here is Davis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know, Carmelo Anthony is a special player, guys. Bulky, small forward with a quick trigger release, an elite scorer.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one drops. So Anthony nails both of them. Thunder trailing by 20. Robinson with it. A slam dunk by Robinson.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's James following the score by Oklahoma City. The short one's on the money. James has got 23 points.
Another one of those special nights for LeBron. I mean, you know, if he sticks around till he's an older fella, that all-time scoring career mark, wow, might be in jeopardy.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Los Angeles leading by 18. Westbrook dishes to Anthony. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Westbrook kicks to James. Misses the three.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Robinson passes to Baisley. Over none. Converts on the jumper for the easy two. Baisley's got 4 points this quarter.
That would be 4 in a row for him now as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
LeBron can't get it to go.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Hey, the athleticism of Westbrook not only on display offensively, He can throw shots out of there, too.
LA's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Davis, the pass to Westbrook. Over Favors. Westbrook, no good.
Frozen. Guy is just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Here's Baisley. Rebounded by the Lakers. James has got 6 rebounds here tonight to the left side wing. Nunn passes to LeBron. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
You know, that's one of the reasons LeBron is so hard to defend. He puts you in a tough spot, forces you to foul him because he's so strong and athletic, and then he gets himself to the line.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And he makes the first.
You talk about LeBron James, he does it all. Defends, scores, rebounds, passes, high IQ, unselfish, a leader off the court as well as on.
And both free throws good for LeBron.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Here's Baisley, 13 points in the game, and he can't bank that one in.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
And with his percentage at 87, he's done just about everything they could have asked when it comes to free throw shooting.
You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunities.
And he can't get the first one. Good on the second free throw. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Nunn against Gilgeous-Alexander. And Davis sends it back. Looking to end his cold spell, and Westbrook throws it down.
Well, you watch Westbrook play, and he seems like he's relentlessly hungry and borderline angry. He never settles, always in full attack mode.
Free throw good, Westbrook.
Well, you know, I did not think I'd ever see a player equal Oscar Robertson's triple-double average for a season, which the Big O did back in '62. Then along came Russell Westbrook. Another level. Did it for 3 straight seasons, making an indelible mark in the history books.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
And last season, Westbrook passing the great Magic Johnson for second all-time in career triple-doubles. Does he catch Oscar Robertson with 181?
I think he does, Greg. I think he's got a chance anyway, I should say that. Just to be in the conversation speaks volumes to all you need to know about Russell Westbrook's greatness.
Here's Davis. That one falls coming off Anthony's feed. Anthony's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Lakers.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Favors over Davis. Favors can't get it to go.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
And so Anthony Davis nails both of them. For Oklahoma City, they've gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime, 5 out of 11. Robinson passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. To halt the run, and Davis sends it back, and they're able to recover.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Nunn wide open. Good on the three-point shot. Nunn's got 11.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. LA's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Westbrook with a wide open look. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And that's now 9 points for Russell Westbrook. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Favors against Davis. Robinson dishes to Favors. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And this young man, a rising scorer who continues to improve. Gilgeous-Alexander may soon be the focal point of every opponent's scouting report.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
An 89% free throw shooter puts him right there among the league's best from the line.
And it's clear that's a change for the better from what he was able to do at the free throw line a year ago, guys.
Clark, we know guys like LeBron and Michael Jordan will look for any perceived slight as a form of motivation. Was that something that you ever did as a player?
You know, Kevin, I really didn't go down that road. Now, had I played longer at the NBA level, I had a very short NBA career. Maybe I would have approached it that way. If there was a slight or if there was a player that gave you trouble and you needed to get back at him in some way, sure, you'd be motivated by that. But I don't know if I was hunting for bulletin board material. I sought to be intrinsically or self-motivated from the inside as opposed to looking for outside influences to move me forward.
It's deflected. Here's Pokusevski. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Horton Tucker with the rebound.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Pokusevski, and easy 2 points on the layup. Pokusevski's got his second basket of the game.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
I got your help side.
Now, here's Nunn. Tight defense on him. And the shot goes down.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Here's Dort. 9 points in the game so far. Pokusevski, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And they pick up 2. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 in the game.
And not his quarter, scoring-wise. Just 1 of 7 from the field.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And let's take a look now at Russell Westbrook's numbers. He's been dominant over the last month. 12th in assists, 13th in steals, and he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And he really is the consummate playmaker, always keeping his head on a swivel, searching for the open man. Completely unselfish basketball play.
In perfect timing. This run is exactly what they needed, and it's right when they needed it. They couldn't afford to wait any longer.
Yeah, it's still a big hill to climb. I mean, it was essential that they at least made some kind of dent in that lead before we got to the fourth quarter.
And the Lakers have possession. The Thunder making the shot. Here's Westbrook, and finished off by Westbrook.
Excellent job that time by Westbrook. Spots a weakness and then burst right to exploit it.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 12. To the paint. And Dort gets it to go. 11 points in the game.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Lakers leading by 22. Pass to Nunn. And he jams it with authority.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here is Williams after the basket by Los Angeles.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Los Angeles calls timeout. So both teams changing it up here. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been terrific at turning turnovers into points. The Lakers in 5th.
They're so aware defensively. I mean, an opportunistic group in terms of forcing miscues and getting out in transition. And boy, do they do a great job of taking advantage.
.158 left to play here in the third. And here's Westbrook. 11 points in the game. Yep, it counts. Westbrook's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And he is starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Now, here's Maledon. He's covered by Westbrook. Maledon with the bucket.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
1:25 left to play in the third. Passes to Westbrook. Over Maledon. Westbrook, no good.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good.
Boy, is he really getting after it here in the second half, just drawing a ton of fouls.
There's the pass to LeBron. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. The offensive rebound. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gilgeous-Alexander. There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter. James with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Good on the bucket. James has got 28.
Yeah, that's weight room there. The muscle of James, really hard to contain, especially when he's crashing with that kind of focus.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Dort. He's got 11. Gilgeous-Alexander, good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points in the quarter.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
We've got 33 seconds left in the third. Now LeBron, and he has 28 points for the game. And the dunk by James.
You know, part of being an outstanding point forward like LeBron is mastering the pick and roll. And trust me when I say it now, he masters the pick and roll.
James against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Maladon. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. LeBron James is out there with Howard. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Marc Gasol. And it's Monk in at the 2 guard.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
Here's Baisley. And he's good on the 3 ball.
He drilled one from deep in the first half, doing it again here in the second.
And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And 2 free throws coming up as the whistle blows. He barely missed that one.
Westbrook is a master at drawing fouls, and he's got a lot of different ways that he can put that kind of pressure on the defense.
The free throw drops for Russell Westbrook.
Hey, you can't diminish Westbrook's triple-doubles, but just as important to me are the intangibles. His passion, his tenacity, his competitive spirit and drive. I mean, that infects the whole team in a positive way.
Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Anthony comes in for Dwight Howard. And Russell Westbrook drops them both. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Hall passes to Maladon. Here's Horde. Pass to Maladon. His 3-pointers off the mark.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant. And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Anthony with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession. And the Thunder with the possession here. Baisley, good.
Boy, I tell you what a well-designed play, executed beautifully, too.
Lakers leading by 22. James outside. And that one, good. James has got 13 points in the second half.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Muscala with the ball. Working on James. Muscala. The pass to Baisley. No good there off the double clutch.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot.
The kick out to Westbrook. Fires the three. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Here's Melodon. Rebounded by the Lakers. Anthony's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And here's Westbrook from the arc. They get the rebound. Back to Anthony. Beyond the arc. And it's Melodon with the rebound.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Davis.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. Kendrick Nunn, he's checked in for Malik Monk. He hits the second from the line. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Now here's James. He's covered by Muscala. LeBron kicks to Nunn. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got his 4th assist in this one.
There is a bunch to appreciate about LeBron's game. His passing is off the charts. Just look at that feed.
Pass to Baisley. Now here's Melodon. Defended by Nunn. Here's Muscala. And too long on the shot. And Theo Melodon picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Not his best moment. Obviously, no one on their team's happy right now, but you shouldn't be taking that frustration out on your opponent with a poor foul.
And the Lakers making a change here. Jared Dudley's checked in for James. Reza comes in for Anthony. Kent Bazemore's checked in for Kendrick Nunn. And Ellington is subbed in for Russell Westbrook. 6 on the shot clock, and he comes up with the deuce.
His mid-range shot is very solid. I mean, for some reason, the defense let him have it.
Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. The pass to Baisley. Kicks it to Muscala. Here's Melodon, and Davis sends it back.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
With some arc, and the shot is good. 33 points for Davis.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Here's Melodon, and Davis sends it back.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
But they recover it. Dudley the pass to Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
How about the leaping ability of Davis? Easily gets off the ground to throw it down, and he's a quick jumper and decision maker.
Now here's Favors. Here's Baisley to end the cold streak. He's off on that one. Great D that time from Davis. Floats it up for Davis.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
The Thunder shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. Robinson passes to Favors. Here's Baisley over Ariza. Goes back up. And the layup is up and in.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Now here is Davis. Back to Bazemore. The 3 from Dudley. That's another rebound. He hauls in his 20th rebound.
dominating the glass. And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Yes, that goes in. Davis has got 10 points in the quarter.
Anthony Davis understands the value of points in transition, getting out and finishing on the break.
Muscala gets the bucket.
Boy, he could have taken it himself, but he went from good, better to best in getting the shot for his teammate.
Here are the Lakers. They're on a 19-7 run. Inside, and it's slammed in by Davis.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Davis. The first free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. Bazemore with it. On the wing, Ellington pulls up. And again, it's the Lakers. Now, here's Melodon. Pass to Hall. Pass to Melodon. The 19-footer is on the money. Here is Ellington. Passes it to Ariza. Oh, and the dunk by Ariza.
Super athleticism from Ariza. Exceptional at slamming it down.
And the Thunder making a change here. Jerome is checked in. Marcus All's checked in for the Lakers. Oklahoma City shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. Chalk up 2 there. Jerome's got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
The Lakers controlling the game. And there's the pass to Bazemore. Ariza outside. Back to Bazemore. Right side Gasol. Nice form on the 20-footer. 6 points for Marc Gasol.
And, you know, for a big man, Gasol's got great urgency to his play. I love the quick action on that jumper.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. LA has gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Pass to Bazemore with the fadeaway. That shot missing, and the Thunder going the other way now. And now a fast break for the Thunder.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Pass to Dudley. Passes it to Ellington. Ariza outside. Here's Gasol. Jerome with the rebound. The Thunder shooting here in the fourth quarter around 41%. Here's Ford, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And the Lakers get called for the foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And here is Los Angeles now. Bounce pass from Ellington. Here's Bazemore. Los Angeles with another miss.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
And here is Ellington. He kicks it to Bazemore. Back to Ellington. Ariza outside. 4 on the clock. Back to Ellington. Lets the 3 fly. Hakusevsky grabs the miss. Hakusevsky's got 6 rebounds in the game. Hall, the tip in on the offensive rebound.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
Now here's Bazemore. Outside Gasol. Launches a 3. Rebounded by Hall. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Here's Jerome. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
The Lakers controlling the game. 1:52 left in the 4th quarter. They get a hand on it. Gasol kicks to Ellington. Ariza passes to Bazemore. Clock at 6. They need this one. Hakusevsky grabs the miss. Hakusevsky's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. That one goes. Count it. Hakusevsky's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Lakers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so checking out their record tonight, that'll mark win number 32 overall.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And this isn't one of those mini series either. I mean, this is a 4-gamer. As hard as it is to beat a team 3 times in a row, it's even harder to do it 4 straight.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Davis.
He came out and let everyone know that points would be hard to come by with the way he swatted away shots and protected the rim.
Now Ariza. Here's Bazemore. Kicks to Dudley. All sorts of time. Rebounded by Hall.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
To the wing right side. Here's Jerome. Rebounded by the Lakers. 27 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Here we go, all alone. Here's Horde. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Well, so often we see this, transition buckets off turnovers.
And we know turnovers are painful and costly. You get loose with the ball on one end and get punished on the other end.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one, and the Lakers can just let the clock run down here. Now here's Bazemore, guarded closely. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with AD. Hey, you guys seem locked in tonight. What was the key?
I thought we came out aggressive defensively and offensively, and against a team like that, you know, you got to come out aggressive defensively first, and I think we did that through the whole 48.
Yeah, you certainly beat them to the punch, and you beat them on the scoreboard as well, man. Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.